Hello and a very warm welcome. Today's topic is going to be McLaren. Up there you can see McLaren. Yeah, we're going to have a discussion about McLaren. I've always had a soft spot for McLaren. I mean, the drivers I've supported have drove for this iconic team. I used to support Mika Hakkinen, then I went to Montoya, and then I went to Hamilton. I'll never forget who gave Hamilton his chance. Hamilton's successful now. He's battling for championships. But I never forget who gave Hamilton his chance. And that was McLaren. But let's be honest, McLaren need to sort it out. It's embarrassing. They've been embarrassing for years now. And it's just not acceptable for a team like McLaren. When you think of the three teams in F1 that come to your mind first, mine are Ferrari, Williams and McLaren. And McLaren are nowhere. They're absolutely nowhere. Yes, Williams haven't won a race, but Williams had a bad season last season, but they were getting podiums in 2014. It's just not good enough for McLaren. We've got Van Dorn, his debut season. Can he take it to Fernando Alonso? But I was watching testing last night. Alonso not happy with Honda. Eric Boullier not happy with Honda. And basically they're 30 miles an hour on the straight slower than everyone else, according to Mr. Alonso. He's a two-time champion. I'm sick of seeing him on the limit for 17th or 12th. Oh, that was the best lap I've done of my career, but it's still only put him 14th. He's a world-class driver. My top three are easy. I'm not going to put them in order, I'm just going to say them. Alonso, Vettel, Hamilton. I don't know what order you want to put it in. I'm not going to get into that debate. But Fernando Alonso is a world-class driver. I mean, look at his start at Spain when he was in Ferrari. Round the outside of Kimi Raikkonen and Lewis Hamilton. As if they were no one. And Kimi Raikkonen and Lewis Hamilton are world champions. And Alonso's just gone right round the outside as if they're basically rookies. I'm sick of seeing Alonso. He shouldn't have to put up with this. It's abysmal by McLaren. It's embarrassing. I mean, I don't know where in the constructors last year. I mean, they must have done all right because Alonso came, well, not all right in McLaren, but better than they did because Alonso, although McLaren were terrible last year, he came from the back at Spa and finished fifth. He had a good race at USA. So. But coming out of testing, I've been watching it 9 o'clock at night, Sky F1. And basically last night it was on and he said they're 30 miles an hour slower down the straight, which it just reminds me of when he got passed by Max when Max was in Toro Rosso at Japan. Max was in a Toro Rosso, went past Alonso as if he was nothing. Embarrassing. I will try my best, but embarrassing. Yes, Fernando, we know you will try your best. GP2 engine, GP2. Ah! He's not going to put up with it. If McLaren is shit, excuse me, if McLaren is shit this season, Alonso's not going to put up with it for much longer. He's got to move on. Alonso's too good. And he's getting on now as Alonso. I don't know how old he is. 35, is he? I'm not too sure off the top of my head. But he's getting on now. I mean, he's a two-time champion of the world. I never used to like Alonso, and you can guess why. 2007, Alonso basically deliberately blocks Hamilton in the pit lane so Hamilton can't get a lap in. And I used to hate him back then. But he is a world-class driver. And 2012, I remember that picture where the camera goes on him and you can just see his eyes through his helmet. I wanted him to win that championship so bad. I felt sorry for him. But basically that's that. Coming on to that, where he's looking through the visor when he lost the title to Vettel, coming on to that race, that is the last time McLaren won a race. 2012 Brazil by Jenson Button. Hamilton should have won it, last race for McLaren, but Hulkenberg wiped him out, so Button gets the win. And that's the last time McLaren won a race. 4 years ago. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Well, I wouldn't say Honda need to sort it out. McLaren have the resources. We all know McLaren, their stature in F1. Like I said before, if you're naming your first three teams that pop into your head, it's Ferrari, it's Williams, and it's McLaren. All the best drivers have drove for this iconic team. I have a soft spot for McLaren. I wouldn't say I support a team. I just support wherever Hamilton is. I've got to back their team. So he's at Mercedes at the minute. I back Mercedes. Not because Mercedes are dominating. It's just because Hamilton's driving for that team. I mean, look at McLaren back in 2009. Terrible, but I still supported Hamilton. I'll support Hamilton through no matter. Even if he went to bloody Sauber, I'd support him. Because that's just who I support. Obviously, he's not going to go to Sauber, though. This iconic team, McLaren, just needs to sort it out. It's embarrassing. It's painful to watch. Please, McLaren Honda, please sort it out. I mean, I just look at my collection here. I'm going to go to it. You see this. Sorry, wrong way. Red and white McLaren Honda, Ayrton Senna. And it's McLaren Honda, these in today's world is embarrassing. All the best drivers have drove for this iconic team. You've got Hamilton, you've got Alonso, you've got Button, Raikkonen, Montoya, Coulthard. Well, some might not say Coulthard ain't world class, but Hakkinen, Senna, Prost. I could go on and on and on. I want to see McLaren back at the front. I suppose that is the moral of this story. I'm pretty sure everyone wants to see McLaren back at the front. It's just not good enough. It is not good enough. How a double world champion can be on the limit to get 12th, it's just painful to watch. For me, I want to see all the best drivers at the front. I want to see Vettel, Hamilton going wheel to wheel. I want to see Fernando Alonso going wheel to wheel with Max. Let's see these battles. I mean, look back. Was it Silverstone 2014? Now that is what F1's about. Fernando Alonso and Vettel. Okay, the radio is not what we want. Crying on the radio like babies they were. Oh, he's gone off the track again. Ah, come on, his only interest is to exceed track limits. But the battle, we've gone through Luffield, come out of Brooklands, and you literally get a cigarette paper between them. They're so close. And then they're going down into Copse side by side. And then, I can't remember which way round it was. One of them got the job done anyway. And then, as he got the job done into Copse, the driver, I think it was Vettel that got the job done into Copse, and Alonso comes on the radio and says, "Oh, he went off the track again." Must have good mirrors on that Scuderia, that's all I can say. Anyway, let me know your thoughts about McLaren. I mean, for me, I want to see him back at the front. I want to see Fernando Alonso back at the front. He's getting on now, is Alonso. He's not got that long left in the sport. But I could honestly see him, if it's as bad as it's been over the last couple of years, I could see Alonso moving teams or just saying adios because it's just not good enough. Simple as that. McLaren, Honda, sort it out. Sort it out. I'm excited for Stoffel, but I mean, what's Stoffel going to do? I mean, if they're where they've been for the last couple of years, I mean, Van Dorn last year got his debut in Bahrain, scored a point. Brilliant for him. Alonso was injured after his Australia accident, but apparently he was doing press-ups to the stewards saying he was fit to race. But great debut by Van Dorn. And basically, let's see what he can do against a double world champion. He's going to be tested, Van Dorn. He's coming into F1 and he's not having it easy, is he? He's got a tricky car to drive and he's up against a double world champion as teammates. So let's see. It's not going well in testing so far for McLaren. So hopefully they can sort it out. Oh, it's just going to be painful to watch if McLaren are still where they are. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on this iconic team McLaren. I want to see them back at the front, not on the limit for 12th or 19th. Let me know your thoughts. Drop it in the comments below. I'll respond to every single one of you. No matter whether it's 1,000 comments or 2 comments, I'll respond. Have a good day. Not long to go now. Actually, no, I can't because I'm recording on my phone. I was going to say, what's the date today? How long we got left till the season starts? Ah, can't look. Bloody hell. Anyway, enough rambling. We'll leave it there. I think we've got like 2 weeks till the start of the season. I cannot wait. Lights out in Melbourne, Australia. 3 o'clock in the morning it'll be on, and I will be up at stupid o'clock because I am an F1 nutter. Adios, everyone. Adios. Enjoy your day, evening, wherever you are.